Hello and welcome. In this clip I shall be offering those of you interested in getting a dog a rundown of the basics on looking after a dog. Now, getting a dog is a big long-term commitment, both financially and time-wise. Dogs are demanding pets as they require lots of love and attention. If you're thinking of buying a dog, make sure you can always supply the dog with the following: a suitable environment to live in, a healthy diet, appropriate company, protection from pain, suffering, injury and disease. As you get to know your new companion, you'll begin to recognise familiar characteristics. It is important that you're able to notice any changes in behaviour. This could indicate that your dog is ill, distressed, or is not having his or her needs met in some other way. What dog should you get? Think carefully about what kind of dog would best suit you. Take it into consideration how big your family is. What kind of house do you live in? Have you owned a dog before? Make sure you find a dog that would be well suited to you, to your family and your everyday life. Remember, the larger the dog, the more exercise, food and drink they are likely to require. There are many breeds of dogs and depending on what type of breed you get, can vary plenty of behaviour, demands and other characteristics. An example of a large dog would be the German Shepherd, a highly active working dog, very protective over their owners and can be temperamental with strangers who they see as a potential threat. Large working dogs are great for active families with plenty of outside garden space, but you must be prepared for regular training, walks and paying more for food. An example of a medium-sized dog would be the Siberian Husky, a working dog specially used to pull sleds in groups. Huskies require plenty of daily exercise and training to prevent boredom. These dogs are ideal if you have teenagers. They are highly interactive, won't tie easily and are typically friendly and social with other dogs. An example of a smaller dog would be the Collie Spaniel Cross. These dogs require less food and exercise than larger breeds of dogs. They are also very friendly, making them great pets if you have small children. Now that's covered, let's move on to training. If you get a dog whilst they are in the puppy stage, it is essential that you train your dog regularly. Your dog doesn't know you yet, and you don't know your dog too well either. To strengthen that bond, you need to spend time with him or her and do things together. And when you do, you will learn what makes your dog tick, knowing how to teach, work and play with him or her. Here are some tips provided by Dogs Trust. Practice in your home and garden first. Start training as soon as possible and try to keep sessions short, 15 minutes maximum. Try hand signals with verbal commands. Some dogs may find it easier to recognise these. And reward or treat your dog on a random basis. Do not let your dog get bored. Stop immediately if you see this happening. Don't train him if he is tired. Don't chase him when you want him to come and don't expect too much too soon.
Georgie, toilet!
Now, when it comes to house training, using reward-based training is the way to go.
Georgie.
When teaching your dog to do this business outside, use the following steps. Take your dog outside frequently. Predict when your dog needs to go. Look for signs of fidgeting or sniffing around and encourage your dog outside if he looks like he needs to go. Wait with your dog outside and encourage him. Give him a simple command such as "be quick." This is important as it encourages your dog that this is the best place to go. Lastly, walk your dog around for a bit longer after he does his business so he learns that relieving himself doesn't end his time outside. When it comes to feeding, make sure your dog eats a balanced diet suitable for his or her age, lifestyle and health status. Always provide your dog with constant access to clean drinking water. Feed your dog at least once each day unless advised otherwise by your vet. Read and follow the feeding instructions on any dog foods that you buy and adjust how much you feed your dog to make sure he or she does not become under or overweight. If your dog's eating or drinking habits change, consult your vet as your dog could be ill. You can buy food tailored specific for the dogs, including puppies, juniors, adults, and geriatrics and overweight dogs. You might therefore change food several times in a dog's lifetime. For treats, make sure you avoid bones and chocolate. Both can be very harmful for the dog. Raw carrots, raw hired chews, and safe chew toys are better alternatives. Treats should be counted as part of a dog's overall food intake for the day to avoid problems related to excess weight and obesity. We all need an energy release at some point during the day, and for dogs, it's no different. The amount of exercise dogs need is dependent upon size, age, and breed of the dog. Research about your particular breed of dog to check and see how much exercise they require. When walking your dog, keep him under control in public places and try to interact with him on his walks. This can involve a game of fetch, chasing your dog, or simply calling out his or her name. If your dog doesn't get enough exercise, this can lead to hyperactive behaviour, obesity and an unhappy dog, so it's important they get enough exercise. As well as exercise benefiting the dog, it can also benefit you. A study reported from the Daily Mail in March 2011 states that people with dogs are 34% more likely to hit their exercise targets than those without a dog. Whether your dog looks like Bruce Willis or Justin Lee Collins, grooming is one of your dog's basic needs. Like people, dogs need physical maintenance to look and feel their best. Fortunately, dogs don't need to bathe as often as people. Generally, a dog's grooming needs depend upon the breed and hair type. If your dog has a skin, nail or ear infection, it's best to contact your local veterinarian and seek further instruction. Most dogs enjoy hair brushing, as it will strengthen your bond and maintain a healthy coat. Long-haired dogs require daily brushing as they are prone to hair becoming tangled and matted. Medium-haired dogs are also prone to this, but not as much. They require weekly brushing. Short-haired dogs can typically go a month in between brushing. Nail trimming is detested by dogs. Cutting the nails too short can cause dogs pain, and they realise this. Most dogs require monthly nail trim. When trimming your dog's nails, gently hold your dog in a lying position on the floor. If you can, find someone who can keep the dog still while you can focus on trimming the nails. Bath time is also detested by dogs and their owners alike. Most dogs should be bathed monthly. Once a week is okay too. Remember to always use soap-free shampoo that is intended for dogs. Dogs dislike cold water, so use warm water. Scrub and massage the shampoo all over the dog, avoiding the eyes and face. Soak off the shampoo with warm water. Let the dog shake a few times, then towel dry the excess water from the dog's coat. Lastly, keep the dog from going outside until dry. You may get dirty again. Dogs may be demanding to look after, but the benefits certainly outweigh all the work. Good luck and enjoy your new companion.
Your head up, you cheeky boy.